And hello and welcome to AleksTabletops MTG Quick Study episode 83. My name is Alex and let's start our 83rd match. Go. Oh, this is on Full HD finally. We're continuing to play with Nature Seekers here. Yeah. Which I still kind of at that point of recording. Again, reminder that these recordings were done like a couple of months ago, maybe 3 or 2 months ago. So it was a lot of like recordings actually that I'm not going to put as a part of MTG Quick Study. I made lots of recordings, like there was more than 100 matches of recordings that you hear, but then I decided, okay, we need to choose the like matches that are actually have some type of a potential for analysis, and I end up with choosing only those matches. Not every match is like super decent, but most of them are kind of fine. So I decided that 89th episode, hopefully I pronounce it right, 89th, yes, episode is going to be the last episode before where we're going to upload 3 matches in a row, and we will finish with all recordings that were done 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and we will start to record an actual kind of current matches that I'm currently playing, with the current state of the meta game, with the current state of the game, because of course, as you see, we have an old interface here still, although Magic is already updated. It's kind of produced a quite different system. Interface slightly changed. Rating now is official. Okay, this is pretty bad. We're going to remove Hostage Taker next turn with Ruska's Contempt in order to get back our guy and actually be able to force opponent to discard another card, which is pretty sick, because again, it will re-enter the battlefield. So this is actually quite sick cards to re-enter the battlefield. So opponents basically will lose additional lives because of this mistake. Sick. Of course, we will continue to push. So opponent now lost 2 Draconic Disciples. Opponent continues to do the same mistake with Hostage Taker. We're going to put Ruska's Contempt next turn. We're not going to be able to steal Hostage Taker, I believe, because Hostage Taker, I believe, costs 4 mana. Ruska Golgari Queen able to do this only with 1 mana. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing this in order to produce a land, probably. Or forcing opponent to block and use Fungal Infection instead. This is an interesting choice. Instead of... yeah. Of course, now opponent is probably going to play Veil Spectre, which is completely fine. We will discard Fungal Infection. I had multiple choices here, I guess. I believe that the route that I decided to take was better. Although it's questionable. We could... yes, it was actually better than playing Ruska. So now we will play Ruska. We will remove 2/2 with -3 probably. We'll see. This is something that I need to consider because opponent is pretty close to utilizing it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana and opponent will be able to do it. No, not risking it. Decided to put Ruska instead. It's pretty risky though. Again, next turn if opponent will get a land, and if opponent gets a land, now opponent will be able to sacrifice this one and produce a 5/5 dragon, which is going to be a hard one to fight because I don't have any removal. So for me, it was I guess it was a true mistake by allowing opponent to do that. Probably should. I'm going to remove this dragon with -3 now. But again, I could remove it earlier and not allow him to actually rise, so it was quite a big mistake from my part. Maybe it was better because now Ruska is going to survive. Because if I would do this with Ruska previous turn, opponent would probably had more chances to kill her. No. but she would have less loyalty counters though. Okay, I'm going to keep Vicious Rumors for later, or maybe use it now. I don't know. I doubt that opponent is going. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, the fact that we basically one of the awesomest part of the Vicious Rumors is the fact that they are putting a top card of the opponent's library into the graveyard. This is one of the awesomest abilities for these Vicious Rumors. I still believe this is one of the most underappreciated cards in Magic. I mean, it's common, it costs 1, and it does like three things. It discards a card from the opponent's hand, it puts the top card of the opponent's library on the graveyard, and it also forces opponent to lose 1 life and us gain life. Come on, there's no better value than this card has. I mean, like, yeah, not value, but again, it has a pretty awesome effect, and an instant one, which is awesome. Superb. We have Fungal Infection. I'm not going to play Rats because opponent doesn't have anything to discard. We also have to stay in block in order to continue to get to Raska. So next turn, all creatures are going to die, and we will probably not going to press Sarkhan. Oh snap, this is interesting. Opponent got to a mass removal faster than us, but instead opponent decides to kill all artifacts and enchantments instead, in order to maintain creatures. This is one of the things that Cleansing Nova does. This is one of the awesomest things about Cleansing Nova. This is sometimes something that I forget about Cleansing Nova. The fact that it's not only destroys creatures, but it's actually able to destroy all artifacts and enchantments, which is a pretty sick thing. So of course we have to save Vraska, so we going to block. By the way, it was quite a mistake to do so. I probably should put -1 on Fel Spectre and then block Hostage Taker. Again, learning from mistakes here. Putting Burglar Rats probably in play just to block. Because one of the main win conditions for now here is the Raska. Hopefully we will be able to maintain Raska in play long enough. Sacrificing lands and gaining life is not a good idea. The only reason why I'm doing this is to draw cards, because I need to get to additional. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so there is a good chance that we're going to lose that one. I mean, if we're not going to get something that will change the situation, I made a lot of misplays here. None of those misplays basically will change the situation. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, we're getting mana screwed. Or mana flooded, come on. Damn it. So now all hope in the fact that we're going to draw something good. And the fact that we have more than enough lives, it's still good. But the problem is that Sarkhan is going to get with -7. Once Sarkhan reaches -7, we're basically done. I don't know how many dragons he produces, 2 or 4. And also opponent can do this. And it's a good chance that we're going to lose that one. The only thing that could save us is, again, another mass removal. The problem is, the only mass removal that we have in our deck remaining is Ritual of Suit. We already lost Phyrexian Scriptures. So because we don't have another copy of the Scriptures, we're not going to be able to remove creatures bigger than converted mana cost 3. And since there's no creatures with converted mana cost 3, we're losing. And we continue to get mana screwed. Come on, man. If I'm going to lose this match, is going to be the worst case scenario. Although we still have a chance actually to drain 4 lives from the opponent if opponent is not going to be able to kill us in time. Oh, that was this is a pretty close one. I mean, playing, by the way, as RPG versus Johnny Snow. You gotta be kidding me. Superb. Nicola Bola's brother, I believe so. No, I don't know. So yeah, the only thing that could help us here is Slimefoot, sacrificing Saprolings, and basically doing this. No, of course, the fairy. You gotta be kidding me with this. We got pretty close to killing opponent. And of course, opponent does the smartest thing ever. And it's not a sarcasm, it's a truly a smartest thing ever. Because Slimefoot is one of the cards that actually will be able to give opponent a win. If we're not going to get anything. Yep, we're basically lost. That was a pretty close one though. That's a shame. I don't know. I don't believe that I could change things. I mean, we might have a couple of chances to win this one, but I actually kind of pushed right from the beginning. I don't believe that my misplays that I did actually would change anything. We wouldn't be able to hit 4 lives. No, I don't believe so. So although there is a kind of a possibility for us to win this game, I don't believe that we would do this if I didn't misplayed. Even like playing everything right, we wouldn't win here. Okay. Again, opponent got lucky, super got lucky with one card. If opponent didn't got a if opponent didn't get Cleansing Nova, we would be able to win this one, I believe, because opponent would basically lose all of the creatures, so it was all about luck in here. But still, it was quite a good match. On this note, we're going to end up this episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a boost. If you want more, subscribe and set the bell note. To be a part of MTG Study live sessions, join us here at AleksTabletops. We're streaming 2 times a week. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next episode. Bye.